What surprised you the most about a vagina the first time you got to experience one? Definitely the warmth and wetness. Plus that little noise she made when I first got it in, most memorable sound. Proximity to bumhole. I was really surprised at the warmth. Also I was flabbergasted that she let me touch it. How it smelled. I had read people describing the scent as musky, and that's the best way to describe it tbh. Lower than I thought. I was grabbing her pubes under her sundress. It felt so tender and mushy on the inside, and it is an amazing feeling on the fingers and even more so on the penis. Most of all, the sense that the woman is letting you access to the most intimate part of her body. Probably cliche, but I was expecting it to be way tighter. Other than how amazing it felt, I was surprised by how you can feel the vaginal muscle squeezing from all over. You can definitely feel that when a girl has been working her kegels. It was like a bag of sand. How low it was. I thought it would be up higher. What blog will I be featured on when I answer this? It was hot. Temperature-wise I mean. Felt like a hot shower. It was far more warm and inviting than the young woman it was attached to. First thought was, how on earth does a baby come out of here? Also surprised by how low it was. How damn good it tasted. After reading on so many split opinions about it. To this day I find it weird as such a polarized preference to do oral on a girl. To me is like people saying they don't like chocolate. How warm it was and how it seemed to pulse and hold onto my cock. Nothing could prepare me for the wrist pain. For you youngins, it's a lot lower than you think. How big her clit was. It looked like a baby penis. It was my first time, so I went with it. But it looked odd compared to what I was used to seeing with porn at the time. I've still never seen a bigger one to this day. My arms hurt, this is exhausting. How tasty it was. How tight it was. We were both virgins at 15. Oh, and the faces they make when you pay with it. Love that shit. The taste of it without question, and the close second was that feeling that was my tongue exploring such a wonderful new world. Simply put, that was the birth of my truly passionate love when it comes to giving a lady oral sex. Definitely the warmth. And I remember the first time I took my hand down there I was like, yo, this is squishy as fuck lamau. It surprised me how not gross it was, honestly. How easy it is to find the hole. People who put it in the wrong hole are idiots. To this day every time I see a vagina, 2 times at last count, I always am surprised at how similar it is anatomically to what I've seen on porn. If we are talking first time I watched porn, I always thought vaginas would be shaped like circles. I guess the tightness. Obviously this varies between women and even the same woman depending on level of arousal. But I grew up watching giant schlongs and dildos fuck these girls silly in porn, then it comes time for me to finger a girl, and the most I can fit is 2 fingers, and I've lost erections because the vagina was so tight it choked my dick. So now when I hear women talk about needing a big dick, I'm even more skeptical than I was. I know it has the ability to stretch to accommodate an actual baby, but fuck. If you're out here saying shit like I didn't feel anything with an average dick, you should probably get that checked out. The G-spot and how swollen it gets when fully aroused. The inward pointing barbs and the almost narcotic, sweet aroma. The awful disgusting smell. Nobody ever told me it smells like rancid fish. OMG, it was horrible. Fortunately, after swearing off going down on girls for years, I discovered it's only the chicks with poor hygiene that smell that way. Now I'm back down there when it smells normal. The heat, I wouldn't call it warmth like others in this thread. Also, I'm totally aware that this is because of the one partner I've had, but she's naturally extremely tight. The first time we fucked, it was like jerking off with a hot patch and a death grip. Needless to say, I did not come. Added for the inevitable questions, the tighter the grip on my dick, the harder it is for me to come and the less fun it is when it happens. Probably the fact I was 7 and didn't understand what was happening. It felt so much better than my hand. Oh, it's all sticky.